スライ2、バンド・オブ・シーブス。でカテゴリーが Any% のエピソード6というところですね。こちらのゲームなんですが、残念ながら今回解説の方が来ておりません。なので、視聴者の方の中で、ゲームやったことあるよとか、なんだったらやったことはないけど実況プレイ見たことあるよとかっていう方がいればね、ぜひぜひ今からでも解説は応募してますので、ディスコードの方で解説の応募いただければなと思います。もしね、さすがにみんなの前で喋るのは恥ずかしいとか、そもそも自分の声を載せる環境にないとかってことであれば、コメント欄の方でもいろいろ知ってる情報とか書いていただけるとね、僕すごい助かりますので、そういう感じでやっていければなと思ってます。というところで、現地の画面に来ましたね。ちょっと僕今回このゲームあんまり下調べができてないので、ちょっとどういうゲームかちゃんと理解できてないんですが、パッと見た感じ、なんかアメコミヒーローっぽいゲームかなっていうイメージがありました。今なんかね、右上の方にアイコン出てるけど、なんかこんなのアメコミでいそうですよね。で、なんか 3D のマップをいろいろ動き回ってたが、アクションかなちょっと覚えてないですけど。なんでね、もう、まだ始まってはないのか。始まりましたね。というところでもうここから僕は何が起こるかわからないので、みんなと一緒に、なんかいきなり飛んだ。ミスったのかな。おー。
There we go. Yeah, here's the mission trigger. Yeah, okay. So effectively, by opening the paraglider, so there's a bunch of gadgets in this game. By opening the paraglider, under this little rooftop, you can get flung like really far, one way. Now I will have to
なんか最初からこの調子ってことは、なんかこの35分間結構ゲーム壊れていきそうな感じがプンプンしますね。やっぱ見てて面白そうな感じがしますけど。
If I miss this trick in a run, I just reset. I give it a go again first try. But the train might be in the way right now, so I see it. Okay, we're good. I just didn't want it to like run over me. It instantly kills you, so it's pretty rough. But yeah, slide 2. I guess I'll explain a little bit of how everything works.
これ何ですかね、カエルからなんか仕事を引き受けたんですかね。今このネズミかな、なんかトライしてみるよとかって言ってた感じですけど。
There's markers scattered around the map, and you select Sly, Bentley, or Murray. We'll be playing a Sly for the most part in the early stages of the episode. So this is Cabin Crimes. This is the first. Job. I always call them missions, but everyone in the community it's a job. So
家の中入って、なんか目の前にいるやつがこっちに気づいてへんから、なんか写真撮ってとかってなんか言ってますね。気づいてないっていう位置関係じゃないと思うんですけどね。めっちゃ目の前通ってたし。
A little bit of marathon nerves to start it off. It's okay.
アイロンホース Z ルート。
spot here to get those pictures. And then we steal this, then we need to steal 2 more.
アイロンホースか。
He's right there. Okay, so there is a little bit of movement. So let's start with square boosting. So by running and then pressing X and square at the same time, like so, you preserve your grounded speed into a jump. And here's
これ日本語のタイトルあるんですね。怪盗スライクーパー2。
You do like a charged square attack. And if you try to do that in the air, you get a grounded standpoint that you can jump off of. So
ちょっとね、そこら辺は我々の方でも事前に調べきれてなかったようですね。
So I'm swinging before I do the jump, and it allows me to get up here. Otherwise, I'd have to maybe jump on the safe or something like that. Ooh, little hill drop. That's actually really good. So now comes one of the coolest pieces of movement in the whole episode. So let's see if I can nail it.
なんかさっきのところで何回か同じような地図をゲットしてたようですけど、ここからそこに向かっていくんですかね。地図3分の2って書いてるからもう1個あんのかな。
Perfect boosts up that. I did get an encounter with the guards, but it's not bad. Getting just one of those boosts is really hard, so I'm kind of shocked I even got 2. It's good. Okay, so for the third cabin, there is a hard lock that I can get on the way out, so I'm going to be a little careful. there's not anything I can do, but it is reactionary. So yeah, so we got all 3 blueprints.
で、また違う家入って、これで
Here we go.
3個目が手に入って、じゃあ今からどこに行くんだろうっていうところですか
But if I
ね。
press circle and go back in the cabin, I can cancel it. So I just need to like stand still for a minute here, just to make sure that I don't get this in a marathon.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Didn't get it. Cool. Glitch high jump.
さあ、
over that
なん
barrel.
か3つ集まったから、アイアンホースがどうのこうのって言って、なんか山の上になんかあるからそこ行ってみようとかって言ってますね。
Glitch high jump to reach this. Okay, it's fine.
あとね、今上限がこのキャラクター同士の会話しかないので、
Back up.
そこまで英語がパッパパッパ飛ばされるわけじゃないから、なんとか
Movements are kind of
読んでいこうとしてますけど。で、さっき言ってた山の上に行くと、なんかパラボラマンテナ
So
か。
I'm spamming the stealth slide. So in episode runs, you
カ
have
クカクすぎて全然なんかパラボラね、情報集められなさそうな見た目してますけど。
Just need to time this. So after each day in the episode, so there's only one for this first day. I need to reset. There we go.
あれ、今のでジョブコンプリート。
So I hit circle because there's so many things to explain, but yeah, I'll go over all of it. You know, we have all day. So Bentley gives you like a mission briefing at the end of each day in the episode,
あれ、
and it's actually faster to quit out of to the PS3 menu than it is to watch that briefing. They're all like really long. But the reason I accidentally canceled out of that is because back at home, the fastest version is Korean, and you know, on Japanese and Korean, like X and circle are swapped a lot of the times for a ton of games. So it's like throwing me off a little bit. So here we go.
セーブリセット
Now I'm coming up to
あとなんか今、プレステのコントローラーの丸と×が逆になったみたいな話してたような気がするけど、なんか関係あるの
we're
か
about
な
to do a trick called fake floor, and what?
ああ、カットシーン、まあそうですね、カットシーンスキップ、ありがとうございます。
But you know, I need to get a standpoint on
なん
this.
か、あれだけプレイステ3のメニュー画面とか挟んでもそっちの方が早いってことですね
And。when I fall in the water, I'm gonna fall onto the chimney while it's deloaded, like so.
溺れた
And。now if I leave the radius of that chimney a second time, the entire floor for the whole map just deloads. So I'm basically just
ああ、移動はこれが最速なんですかね。なんか杖振り回してますけ
I'm
ど。
actually falling through the world. I'm gonna try and set a standpoint right there. And this is super complicated stuff. Let me just. There we go. Hopefully. I got it. Yes. Good. Let's go.
おお、床抜け
It's
た。
a 1 minute
違う
cutscene.
か
It's a lot. Yeah, so
あれか、カットシーン見ると同時に死亡判定でカットシーンスキップみたいなことなのかな
So I'm like completely falling through the map the whole time, but I can barely just like keep myself, you know, on the ground by jumping. So I set a standpoint above that fence, and then I, you know,
結構今飛行機急勾配で離陸したけど、多分普通の動きじゃないですね。あんな急勾配で離陸して中乗ってる人、すごいGかかってそうですけど
when。I fall through the world, it puts me back to the last standpoint that I was on, like where I last stood on solid ground, and it was above that fence. So when I fall into the fence,
なんか謎の気球に当たって高度稼いで、
Korean, that cutscene's like over a minute long. So I'm so glad I got that first try.
これがあれかな、さっきの言ってたアイアンホース、電車、機関車ってことかな。1個壊して今3分の1になりましたね。だから多分さっき3つ機関車動いてたから、そいつを全部壊していくんでしょうね。また飛行機乗った。
Canadian spice balloons, and then I blow up some caboose train stuff. I don't know. Also, these moose or meese, if you are me, yeah, they can get hit. They can get hit by the trains in the background there, so that's great. But there's 2 more of these, so if you have anything you want to read, now is the time.
I indeed do.
飛行機から落ちて、ここの風船で時間なのか高度を稼いで、いい感じに出てくる電車に飛び乗るんですかね。あ、いったいった。
We have a couple of donations without comments. JB with $15, Sam F with $50, Geeko with $50, Cryolin with $15, and
あと同じことの繰り返しかな。
They all send it towards the Boshi Cheetah Man boss incentive, which is currently sitting at 436 out of 2,000.
やっぱそうですね。また戻ってきましたね。
Donating like this can be a dream come true.
Thank you guys. Recognize some of those names there. Thank you all. Yeah, so one more. So I usually take, you know, you know, for optimal sake, you take the same balloon route. This one's slightly different because this one's all the way on the right. And there's a couple of like outcomes that can happen depending on how quickly I land on the train. I can fall in the water, I can land on the
これ
ground.
多分右側の機関車かな。そうですね。赤いの残ってます
What
ね。
happens here. It all kind of depends how, you know, well I ended up doing this. This looks. My guess. Maybe he's on the train. It's good if he stays on the train. I might go on the ground here. Yeah. Oh, on the train tracks. That's fine. So I need to set up another fake floor here for the same reason. To fall through the world and to skip another cutscene. This is
あ
the
で、
final
こ
time.
れで2つ目のジョブコンプリートですね。
The guards here. You can get a bunch of just. Oh, hello. There we go. It's a little close for me. So again, the chimney. Look at it. It's going to despawn in a second. There we go. Now we fall in the water and it's deloaded. Now if I leave the radius of it a second time, it deloads the floor for the entire map, and I'm going to start falling through the map in a second. So that's why I'm doing these jumps.
なんだろう、なんかさっきから水落ちてんの、今、向こうの人が説明してたけど。
So this is like a
よく聞かれへん
Carmelita.
な。
Like we have to.
It's awful.
Hold on. There's even more stuff I need to focus on here. This is like quite precise. Okay. Sorry, precision over explanation.
キングスイ
Okay, she didn't see me.
なんだこれは、カルなんちゃらっていうやつについていけ、誰かに見られないようにとかってなんか今、
You failed this
流れてたけ
too
ど、
far away from.
なんかめっちゃ見つかってる気
And
が
by
するん
falling
です
through
け
the
ど。
world like all that way, it counts as being too far away. So I skipped the cutscene like that. Now I'm gonna look at the ground. You might be thinking, oh,
あ、今なんかカットシーンスキップとかってなんか向こうの人言ってましたね。
it's to manipulate the
さ
guards.
っきのことなのか、この後それをやるの
You
か。
might see this in like GTA runs. You know, people flicking the camera and stuff like that to reset the traffic. And
ああ、これか、なんか監視ライトかなんかが来てんのか。
but I'm not just avoiding the guard spawns. I'm also making one spawn intentionally here. So I'm gonna look up as he jumps. He's gonna spin around. It's like, you know, looking around for me. And there we go. We're gonna do a second lure here. So Carmelita walks at like, you know, a fixed slow speed. She's on the right somewhere. So this is the guard I'm gonna use for the lure. So if I get spotted by her, I fail the mission. But a guard spotting me does not fail the mission. And the best way I
あ
can
えて
describe
気
it
づかせた。
I get spotted by a guard and Carmelita's around. She'll like just get in the mix and start chasing me basically. But I haven't been spotted.
あ一回一回あいつ立ち止まって周り見てるけど、お前どう考えても目の前にいるやろっていう。まあ、夜やから多分ライトがないところは真っ暗で見えないっていう設定になってるんでしょうけど、
They're both gonna be alive for this. It's fine. Is this
これ意図的に連れて行ってるんですかね、もしかしたら。
Okay, we got two guards.
それか単純にゲームクリアする上でそれが必須なのか。あ、なんか新しい。何これ、アヒル
Okay, there we go.
起きてる、さっきからなんか電気の銃撃っ
And
てき
again,
て
that
る
just
し。
like, you know, gets her a bit closer to the location I'm supposed to be at, which is up here at this cage. So this entire job is based around Murray just got captured.
あ、でもなんか普通に無視して
Thumb
こっち来たし、なんか捕まってるし。
in there.
あ、あいつも敵か。
So this cutscene's kind of hilarious. Again, just for the sake of everyone understanding it, I'm deciding to play on English here at the marathon instead of Korean. So
Hey, criminal.
there you go.
You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
Grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
Yeah, you just can't stop talking about the jelly
Busting
beans.
the Cooper gang will
So this
prove
is
my
kind of a
innocence and
tough,
show everyone that Constable
little section
Mueller's
coming
set
up.
meat
I need to
button.
steal 3 keys because there's 3 locks on this cage,
I hear
and I need to steal it and then.
Whatever.
Okay, let me actually just
Just
pull
sit
up like a little
tight.
timer
I'm
because
going to
I
look
need to
for
do
your
some
path.
math. Thankfully, in Danish, the word for clock is 2 letters. UR. So I just type that, and there you go. You know.
お、
So the moment I steal the key, I need to wait 22 seconds and then use another gadget that I haven't introduced yet. I think it's the only time I'll probably end up using.
ああ、鍵が3つあるから、じゃあ次それ集める感じですかね。
It just gets me out of detection like 5 seconds earlier, so I can steal another key quicker.
Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her
To me. All right, so this guard is in kind of a bad spot. We'll make it work.
じゃあ、
28 is 50.
あ、めっちゃ簡単に盗んだ。
So now,
Free jail key from カルメイタ。
oh, it's kind of close. Get out of here.
ああ、
So I'm just
あれですかね、さっきからライト持ってる人が
jobs.
鍵持ってるからみたいな感じですかね。なんか悪いことしようとしてる気がする。
And then there we go. Now we can get the.
あ、どうし打ちどうし打ち
I'm gonna bait her first shot. 55 is.
What was that?
またなんかやってる。
Also, K Kona's in chat. Yeah. This song's great. There's always different fight themes for all the like. I mean, we're in Canada, but yeah. Yeah, you get it. There we go. We can get our own. We can.
煙幕張っ
There we go. And I can even take a hit. So if I get hit an accident here, we should be alright.
あれか、電車が来るぐらいのタイミングで煙幕張って後ろ向いた瞬間鍵
They're gonna start dancing a
取っ
bit.
てる感じですかね。でもなんか3つ集まったけど今何してんねやろ。なんかもう1匹増え
So
て
they're gonna
る。
start fighting now. Oh, I actually don't have enough for another smoke bomb. That's okay. It's like 5 seconds. I'll just stay up here. So it just takes a little longer. Oh,
まあでも多分後でまた煙幕張る。あー、また同士打ちし
she
た。
actually spotted me, but I got the key like animation off just in time. Cool. That went well. That's a tough job.
各警戒感情のアンチ鍵盗む。
And like the moose early on, like if he hits you enough, he can get you down to half health, and then you're at risk of being one shot in the second half of this.
Safe house.
Okay, so that went pretty good. Like the first 3 jobs are honestly the hardest. So now we're
さ
gonna
っ
start
き
playing
の女キャラはあれ
the load
敵
because
味
it's
方
faster than walking back to the safe house. We're gonna load here.
なんか敵っぽい気もするし、なんか味方っぽい気もする
You guys
し
will。love this animation. He's in a hurry.
多分とりあえずカエルとなんかピンクのカバ
There's
み
a
たい
little
なや
bit
つ
tech with Bentley,
と
actually.
さっきの
At
主
the end
人
of this,
公
this is
は
called the
同じ
adrenaline
チームっ
burst.
ぽい
This
で
is
すね。で、なんか今多分カエル
at
か
the end
な
of this,
こいつ
you can
は。
do if you I just usually
プレイ
mash
キャラ変わり
both
ました
at
ね。
the same time.
カエルじゃないか、カメ
But
か。
you can do like a bomb boost basically just to preserve a little bit more speed. Now, obviously, I can't do these infinitely. They drain what I call the juice meter or the gadget meter, whatever you want to call it.
ああ、なんかめっちゃ早く動いてるやつがいるけど、飛び乗れるやろみたいなことを言ってましたね。
It saves like 2 seconds if you get it, because I run out of adrenaline burst at the end of this mission, so it would save like a little bit of time. So we're gonna use it again here to get past the lasers.
ああ、で、車内になるのか。めっちゃなんか
Nice and easy.
警戒装置動きまくってる。
First 3 clockwork parts we have to get. That's fine. That's basically the goal of the.
明らかに普通の電車じゃない。
These clockwork parts that are on the trains. There we go. A little bit of boosting. And this is our first part. So we're gonna get.
あ、いや。
There we go. That's
あ、さっきライト持ってたやついましたね。
Bentley has that up his sleeve as well.
いや、ここのフェーズは絶対おか
It's
し
just
い。
better than like getting hit, you know, and all that stuff. So this is where if I got the extra health, I could run into the ending here. So this is our first clockwork part. Like that. There we go. We got the first log.
今何 炉の前にあったなんかを持っていたけど、あれ何なんですかね。
Okay, so
あーでまた
I'm resetting here again just because it's
セーブリセットで多分カットシーンスキップですね。
It's not like I need to do it after every job. So we'll get another set of 3.
なんかドイツ語の PS3 使ってるっぽいですね。
Also, you won't believe the reason the game, like my console is in German. It's super ridiculous. So you see how it went immediately to the Sanzaru logo? You get like a health and safety warning if you're on English. So that saves like 5 seconds per reset. It's like the most ridiculous time save imaginable. Like, it's so dumb. All right, we're gonna play as Bentley again here. Oh, okay. The signal on the monitor did not come on like right away.
次もまた亀か。
We're gonna play as Bentley again here, but
亀にしては動きがめっちゃ速いんですよね。なんか足くるくるしてるし。
the mission triggers up here. And this guy, luckily, is okay. Got him again. He can be facing the other way, and then that snipe is like way harder.
Iron Horse number 2. You and that RC chopper of yours ready?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train.
またさっきの機関車に乗り込めとかって言ってますね。機関車ナンバー2とかって言ってましたけど。
So we just get in the train. There we go. So Bentley is not going to go through the train to get a part here. He's just disabling. Well, disabling. He's just killing a bunch of guards to make it easier for Sly to steal the.
お、ラジコン
And okay, so this is the RC chopper section, and you'll see this at the operation at the very end of the episode. There's two. I'll just let Bentley explain it.
The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward.
So the bombs, I'm gonna mash it, and you can see that they drop at a fixed rate. However, the cannons. I'll show you in a minute here. In a second, sorry. So
あ、上から爆撃してくんや。
cannon, it looks like this, and there's no cap on how fast you can shoot, so I can mash it.
ラジコンで車内攻めていくんかと思ったら、
I need to kill are the
普通に車外で
like cannons that come out of the are these choppers, and then the cannons that come out of the train.
縦スクロー
In
ル
theory, I
ゲーが始まった。
just mash it away because there's no cap on it. So, and you might think that's like, just like for style points or whatever. No, that comes in.
弾幕ゲーっぽさがありますよね。まあ、それにしては弾幕は薄いけど。
And my hands are slightly cold, so we'll see if we'll see how well that goes. Still in February, it's still cold here in Sweden.
これ普通に車内から攻めた方が安全じゃないんかなっていう感じもしますけどね。こんだけ外からいっぱい飛行機とかなんかミサイルとか撃ってくるんやったら、
I'm just like pre-firing.
それを突っ込むのはちょっとあれですかね。
Yeah, I've been playing with too much. Too much Ratchet, too much CSGO. Alright, anyway. So we're gonna get these two down here. And yeah, I just have this like kind of memorized. So if there's any time for donations, this is pretty straightforward.
It's fantastic. Gabe50 has donated $50, saying, "Never in my life did I think I would see someone speedrunning one of
お
my
ー、
favorite
結
games
構
full
50ド
time,
ルが
wearing a t-shirt of one of my
続いてますね。寄付4連チャンで50ドル入ってますね。
And
あ、また来た。
155 has donated $7, saying, "One word, seven and we have $20 for 20
そうですね。ESA、まあ、寄付できるんですけども、おそらく日本からだと、多分クレジットカードの関係で結構できない方が多いと思うんですけど、もし興味があったらね、一回 ESA の本家の方行っていただくと、寄付できるページがあるので、まあ、興味があればね、試してみるといいかなと思います。GDQ なんかでもよくありますけど、この後もビットウォーとかいっぱい、なんやろ、設定されてたりとか、あと、プライズで、寄付した方に、なんか、商品のプレゼントの応募券がもらえますよ、みたいなのがあったりして、なんか、プレステ5とか、スイッチとかもあったりするので、興味がある方はね、そっち覗いてみるのもいいかなと思います。そんなこと言ってると、キャラ変わりましたね、さっき助けたピンクのカバかな。ちょこちょこダッシュしてるけど、連チャンしないのはなんかダッシュゲージ的なもんでもあるんですかね。
So I charge that way, but the cutscene's facing this way, so he charges the other way. He does like a full 180, gets hit by the train, skips the cutscene.
あれ
There we go, yeah.
今電車に引かれてカットシーンスキップ。
Alright, so
さっきの会話は多分なんか手押し車みたいなやつがあるから、そいつで列車止めるとか言ってたのかな。Get the bear cub inside the fence。
a mama bear.
これとりあえず今クマゲットした。
Hopefully I get it. I have to be on like the very edge here. Oh, I missed. So I actually do need to hit this because
で、さっきの手押し車じゃないのか。
until the first one goes up on this, so we're gonna do that. Now, we might run into some trouble with some bears now because the cycles are off. And they too shot.
あれ、今のがどう繋がんのやろ。
Here we go. Where's the bears? Oh. Oh.
なんかまたでかいやついる。でかいやついるし、なんかピクピク歩いてる。
So that's a way to like continuously run without making sound so that you don't get spotted. I love Murray's animation of that. So again, I'm running backwards here. Again, GSM, guard spawn manipulation. It just does so I don't run into any guards like that.
2体目のクマもさっきのところに入れるんですかね。すっげえ乱暴に投げ入れてますけど。なんかコロコロしてるし。で、親グマがやってくんのか。なるほど。いや、柵壊す前にそこに犯人いるけど、みたいな。そっち放置すんの？
So this is like slightly faster. You know, just for
で
movement
も
sake.
サク壊すだけ壊して、またアジトに戻ってきました
Now
ね。
Sly has to steal the second
あ、
clock.
ほんでまたネズミじゃないか、こいつ。キツネか。
Spamming stealth slides and square boosts. Oh, it's quite
キャラ
tough,
変え
like, to
た。
hit the timing on this. Again, it's you know, it is frame perfect. Like it's hitting two buttons at the same time, but you can see when I miss. It's you know, it happens. It's an occurrence that does pop up. Also, just by swinging there, I hit the mission trigger like way below.
Might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
落ち着けって言って。壁のキャラがベントレーってですね。まあ、英語だとベントリーって言っ
It's
て
the
る
best
け
way
ど
to。get into the train early. There we go.
で、なんか、機関車2号車がめっちゃ早くやってきてるから、なんか、早く乗り込んでくれみたいなこと言ってましたね。
I'm going to do a glitch high jump and get on top of
あ、
the
これ
train.
アライグマなんです
Instead of
ね。
running through these, you know, these cabins
キツ
here,
ネかと思った。
and just spam some stealth slide just to run a little bit faster. Now I need to hit a square boost into a paraglide here, like that. There we go. Oh wow, I actually was too good on it.
タイトル修正されてますか
There we
ね。
go. Okay, good.
ちょっと僕は違う画面を見てるので気づかなかったです。
Like laser section inside of this. I'm trying not to run out of the juice.
本当だ、タイトル修正されてる。
Square boost. There we go. That's our second lung. There we go.
あー、なんか2つ目。
Actually, or Lou.
ってことはもう1個手に入れんのかな。
And one more reset.
あれ、さっき手に入れてたんかな。ちょっと
There we go.
見逃した
Okay.
かも。あ、で、またカッ
Yeah,
トシーンスキップです
next up
ね
is。the operation. We have a little bit of downtime, of course, before the operation, so go ahead and read those donations.
Will do. Wretched Mania has donated $75 without a comment. Thank you so much for this generous donation.
Thank you.
Sable Dragon Rook donated $5, also without a comment, but that amount is sent towards the record of Lotswar out of bounds showcase donation incentive. That is currently let me check.
いいっすね、現地これ、コメントとか書いてなかった5ドルの寄付とかでもちゃんと、取り上げてくれるのいいですよね。
Also without a comment towards the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 20% name choice. Bitwar currently sitting.
関智和さんがやってるんですね、主人公の声優。
against Mithra at $50. So everything's still open there.
あ、これさっきあれかな
Bring up my hands a little bit.
親熊に倒すじゃないや、壊してもらった柵かな。
So this is a mixture of RC Chopper from Bentley and a little bit of the same stuff you just saw from Sly in the earlier part. So again, skipping some guard fighting, skipping some sneaking around, some laser section. As Ruby actually said, the Kim Possible laser stuff. You know, just getting around that. You know, getting around the lasers. So it skips that. That's going on in those like cabooses. So we're gonna get on top, and then we're gonna get some mashing. I might be rusty just because you know hands are a bit cold, but
お、多分最後の1個、さっきからなんか
also I love
よくわからないやつを取っていってるけど、あれの最後の1個、取りに行くっぽいですね。
knows no limits. Like he's clearly struggling with that thing, but you know he's pulling through. I appreciate that. Thank you, Murray. That's good. The camera can be really bad there, by the way, going up that. But I've kind of figured out a way around it. So I'll let you watch the cutscene. I'm gonna get ready for some mashing. Here we go. This
なんか来た後ろから。戦わへんのかまだ。
Cooper, thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
クロックワークって書いてんのか。
Like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
no, I'm good, mate.
Problem,
今のキャラがこの紫がネイラっていうっぽいですね。
your little friends for help.
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't.
お、またラジコン出てきた。
Come on, Cooper, let's play. What in blazes?
It's a great line.
Awesome friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
めっちゃ連打してるやん。一方的にやられてるようにしか見えないですね。
All right, sure.
早っ。
All right. So that's the first phase. So now we go back to
早っ。
Sly.
Friend.
Yeah, Yeah, so now we go back to Sly for a little bit of platforming. This section can be kind of tough. There's like one jump that's like kind of particularly tough. There's also some eagles on top of
プードルっ
the
てなんなんやろ
train here. You're gonna see the shadows. I need to go under the wing. All right, this is a tight jump. Okay. Oh, okay. Can I?
おー
Just, okay.
今完全に電車と同じ速度で
They don't.
雪道歩いてたけど。
Oh, okay. We're good.
おー、怖っ。
So I don't have any stealth slides, so I just need to like, you know, do the same thing as I did with Murray. This guy will hit me.
あー、バレてもた。
Preferably not up here. Oh my god. He just knocked his friend out.
お、
Okay,
これ
so
で
now it's time for round
最
two.
後
And
の
time's coming up after this. I mean, I have the thing. So there's two things that can happen here. She'll either stay up, and I can keep mashing, and this is like make or break for world record sort of stuff. Or she can dive below, and then I have to hit her with the bombs. You really don't want the bombs. You can lose like literally 15, 20 seconds like at the end of this kind of run.
So fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
またやってきた。
Okay, she didn't.
さっきはクロックワークって単語調べたけど、普通の単語にはないっぽいですね。
Oh, my
ゲー
dude's
ム
getting
内の
stuck.
造語なのかな。
Time. There we go. Oh, sub 30.
おー、
Oh.
グッドゲー
There you
ム
have。it.
今ので終わり
You got
か
the。good luck too. Yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. A couple shout outs, of course.
時計仕掛けっていう単語とね、多分ね、綴りが違った気がするんですよね。時計仕掛けはワークが WO なんですけど、
There we go.
そう、これ WA なんですよ。でも、クロックワークズって書いてるから、なんか、キャラの名前なのかな、この中の。
All right, sick. So, I mean, I wouldn't kind of underestimate. Let's watch the ending too of
The
episode
gang
6.
and I had
Sure.
pulled off the impossible.
というところで、
All of John Bison's
とりあえずあれかな、エピソード6がさっきの雪のステージで、
clockwork parts.
この
And as a bonus,
空いてる今3クロックワークって言ってる。
all of North America.
You usually get
取
one.
り返したのか何なのかで、あれして事故ってる。
Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops, which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replaced Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
あー、だからさっきあれかな、なんか敵っぽい動きしてたや
So,
つ
one real quick thing. You know, if you
は
enjoy
まあ
this,
同業者みたいなことなんですかね。で、まだなんか、
we can get
あいつの名前は知らないぜみたいなことなんか言ってた気がしますけど。
ESA of some kind to do one episode each to do the whole game. So if this was just like a little preview and you enjoyed this, then you know, consider a full game run in the future. Sly 2 has like seriously the best movement
あ
in all.
警部なん
It's
や。
actually like it's like a really good run. So and it
怪盗の同業者ではないんですね。
couple shout outs here. Thank you Augie. You know, like if you know you know. Thank you Beaver. Shout out
あ
to Hexu.
だからあれか、怪盗の中のピンクのカバー捕まえてたのか。
PlayStation community as a whole.
そう、
ESA
銭
stats.
形文字ですね。
You know, all the YouTube viewers that are watching, you know, all my videos and stuff. If you're interested in more Sly stuff, I do have a 1 hour and 11-minute documentary on the world record history of episode 1, and I spent a lot of time on that video. So go check it out on my YouTube. It's tharixer, you'll find it. Shouts to my mom for being so supportive of all this stuff. Shouts to Twitch chat and the audience, everyone watching. It's been a great time. So thank you all. Street Boys is coming up next. Stay tuned.
Indeed, that's correct. Thank you so much, Ricky, for this amazing run. Remember, everybody, we are raising funds for Alzheimer's.
いやー、この現地の感じやっぱいいですよね、オフラインならではの。
With that, I think we can start into
やっ
this.
ぱね、歓声と拍手の音が聞こえてくるってやっぱいいですよね。
Have you checked out speedrunstore.com yet? 100% of the proceeds during ESAwinter 2022 will be
は
donated
い、
to
じゃあそういうところで、今お送りしてたのがスライ2バンドオブシーブス。日本語名が怪盗スライクーパー2でカテゴリーが 2% のエピソード6でした。ではね、ちょっと次のゲームの、準備がありますので、一旦ここで失礼します。